For more than a decade, an alleged serial rapist who targeted women on the north side of Indy was known only through police sketches. His DNA sat in databases without a match. Police say the man walked free and from 2013 to 2024 allegedly raped at least 5 women.
The investigation finally landed an arrest when a federal database helped police identify a suspect. Ashton Hackman explains how police put an end to the nightmare.
5 violent sexual assaults from March 2013 to January 2024, all of them within the same general area on the north side of Indianapolis, all of them allegedly committed by the same man.
We have completely innocent victims who were attacked and had to endure just unspeakable things.
Leonel Catalan Torreblanca was never linked to the rapes until last month. Investigators say a DNA sample collected by immigration officials matched DNA collected from the January 2024 sexual assault. In that case, a woman reported she awoke to an unknown Hispanic male in black clothing and gloves standing over her while she laid in bed. She said the man raped her multiple times and threatened to kill her. 4 other women reported surviving a similar nightmare.
We keep those survivors at the center of our thoughts. Their courage and their willingness to work with law enforcement is the reason we stand here today.
Torreblanca faces 30 felony charges, including rape, burglary, and sexual battery. He faces potentially a lifetime of prison if convicted. In an interview with police, he said his anger and frustration caused him to do what he did. Police say the attention now turns to survivors who have waited for justice.
My hope is that today marks the beginning of healing and a step forward closure for these survivors and our community.
At the end of the day, the case was about public safety. It's about holding someone accountable. And it's about providing answers to the survivors.
Torreblanca is being held in jail on a federal detainer hold. There is no future court date set until July. In Indianapolis, Ashton Hackman, 13 News.
IMPD says this remains an open investigation and couldn't share a booking photo. Police are urging anyone who thinks they may also be a victim to reach out and contact IMPD.
Tonight, a Bloomington man is now under arrest, charged for his alleged role in the gun violence that broke out during Little 500 weekend. Lewis May is tonight charged with 2 counts of battery, 1 count of criminal recklessness, and 1 count of pointing a firearm at another person. All of this unfolded along Kirkwood Avenue on April 26th. Tonight, investigators say 2 shootings took place right across the street from one another. May is charged in connection to a shooting outside the Five Guys where 2 women were fighting. Police say May waved a gun in the air and then fired a shot into the sidewalk. He's expected back in court next month.
The Marion County coroner now is identifying the victim killed in a deadly shooting on the east side. 26-year-old Isaac Garcia died following a shooting at the Conoco gas station at 10th and Emerson. Investigators tell us they believe it started as a fight between at least 2 people leading to that shooting. Another man is listed in critical condition at last check by 13 News, and police have not yet announced any arrests in the case.
It's been mostly cloudy this afternoon, but we're starting to see that cloud deck thin a bit. We can see a little bit of blue from our camera at Morris Reservoir. It's a little breezy as well. There's that blue sky showing up at this hour. Temperatures for the most part in the range of 55 to 60 degrees. A little bit of blue sky over Bloomington and Monroe County as well. The skies will continue to clear and temperatures will start to drop later this evening. We're 55 to almost 60, 56 Indianapolis, 59 Bloomington, 57 in Columbus, and 54 degrees in Richmond. Out and about this evening, grab the jacket. You can leave the umbrella at home. We'll stick with a mainly cloudy sky with some clearing during the overnight hours. That will allow those temperatures to drop into the upper 30s and low 40s. Definitely need that jacket early on Thursday. A little bit of frost possible tomorrow morning as well, ahead of a mix of sun and clouds and a late day rain chance in the Thursday forecast. Highs tomorrow will be near 60.
All right, Angela, thanks so much. Soon we will all be getting some relief at the gas pump.
That's because the governor announced today that he will extend his suspension on the Indiana sales tax, and he's decided he's going to go ahead and drop another state tax as well. Samantha Johnson live in Indianapolis with what this means for us. So Sam, 2 taxes being removed, break it down.
Yes, Anne Marie and Scott, we will soon be saving about 60 cents per gallon every time we fill up here in Indiana. That governor's announcement today, like you mentioned, temporarily wipes away 2 of these taxes. So the gas sales tax, that's been out for about 30 days now. That's about 23 cents a gallon. And then also what's called the gas excise tax, that's 36 cents per gallon, both wiped away for at least the next 30 days. And that helps when you drive by gas stations like this Speedway at 62nd in Allisonville, sitting at $4.79 a gallon. This is a busy intersection with a lot of traffic and unfortunately high gas prices. For comparison, that's pretty typical with what we're seeing across Indianapolis, the average sitting at $4.78. The governor, when he first suspended the gas tax back in April, the average then was 65 cents cheaper. So by extending the holiday for another 30 days, he says this is the longest he can give us at least a little relief without a special legislative session. Now, all this, of course, stems from what is happening right now in the Middle East. And with all the uncertainty, some people wonder if no gas tax here for at least 2 months will hurt road funding across our state. And Governor Braun addressed that earlier today. Take a listen.
The biggest issue with NDOT is not now, it's how we're going to road fund in the future. Until we get another plan in place for long-term road funding, we'll have to be probably stretched out and getting less done in the amount of time you would have wanted to do it in the past.
Okay, now I did talk to NDOT officials today. They tell me they are confident in the state's plan, and they tell me as of right now, construction projects will continue as scheduled. As a reminder, you can go to WTHR.com/gas prices to find the cheapest pumps in your area. We've got it all linked for you on our website.
Sam, thanks. Too close to call right now when we're talking about the primary for the State Senate District 23, that is up near Lafayette. Right now, there is just a 3-vote margin right now, so close. Some of the provisional ballots are still coming in. Both sides are claiming victory, but again, the count still continues with those key provisional ballots.
It's one of several races where the incumbent state senators are being primaried for opposing redistricting. Millions of dollars were spent on those races. And as Emily Longnecker tells us tonight, one of the biggest targets wasn't even on the ballot.
Well, the implications of last night's election results reach well beyond the individual senators who won or lost. A new Senate could decide to choose a new leader. President Trump supported the primary challengers to senators who said no to redistricting. Many challengers reportedly pledged to help choose a new Senate leader and oust the current one, Senate President Pro Tem Rod Bray, who the president has also blamed for helping to defeat a push to redraw Indiana's congressional districts mid-decade. Bray, who's led the Senate since 2018, was one of 21 Senate Republicans who voted no to redistricting last year. Bray declined an interview request Wednesday, but told the Indiana Capitol Chronicle Tuesday night he would seek to remain the leader of the Senate. Bray said the $10 million national group spent to defeat incumbents on Tuesday was difficult to overcome. Bray himself spent $3.5 million defending incumbents with campaign money he has control over. Wednesday, Governor Braun, who like the president supported primary challenges to incumbent senators, said last night's results showed Bray had misread what to do on redistricting. When asked if he supported a change in Senate leadership, the governor said this.
I said all along that if you're not doing things in a way that are going to make lives for Hoosiers better, that you can't stick with the same old game plan. So I'll let them work that out on their own. And after last night, I think it gives them the option of having new leadership if they choose to get it.
And the governor was asked if last night's election results could mean that lawmakers take up redistricting again next session. The governor replied, "I think that ship has sailed." But clearly the impact of the redistricting battle still being felt here at the Indiana State House. Last night's election results definitely demonstrating that. At the Indiana State House, Emily Longnecker, 13 News.
Emily, thank you. And if you missed any of our coverage of the primary yesterday from Emily and Dustin and the rest of the team, don't worry, we have a complete wrap-up streaming for you on demand right now. It's on WTHR+. We have reaction from the candidates, and we also have key analysis of the top storylines. It's available right now on our free streaming app. Angela?
Anne Marie, cool tonight, and then we look ahead to a few rain chances in the 7-day.